Look, man, if you just clicked on this video, if this video showed up in your feed, if it so much has been brought to your attention, this video, I that tells me everything I need to know about you. That tells me everything I need to know about you and your goals. Okay? I know about you. I know who you are already just from one simple video popping up into your feed. Okay? And my point is, just like the title of this video, if you so much as just try in any aspect of life, in any sort of business, any sort of risk, taking a risk, trying it, doing the making the unpopular decision, taking a risk, going for that success. As long as you just try, you're going to make it. Okay, you hear people. It's like, oh, like yeah, trying, but bro, you gotta work hard. Like there's a big chance you'll fail. It's like, yeah, bro, that's the part of being that's the part of being like an entrepreneur. That's the part, like that's what taking a risk means, bro. Like you're going to fail, right? But the reason I say that you're going to win no matter what, as long as you just try, is because most people this generation they don't even get to this point. Okay, that's why you're so special. You're sitting here still stressing about not becoming the greatest version of yourself and not having that Lamborghini yet, right? Not making $10,000 a month yet. You're stressing, how am I going to get that done, right? Or how am I going to be disciplined? How am I going to better myself? Brother, you're already ahead. Okay, you're already so much farther ahead. I will go like guys, I went out to a restaurant the other day and I kid you not, like 50, 75% of the people who were sitting down in the restaurant were on their phones scrolling, just doom scrolling TikTok and Instagram. And like obviously not snooping or anything, but like I could like see some of the screens that people were scrolling on, and it was just like terrible stuff. I mean, half of it was politics because everybody's so involved in politics nowadays. Half of it was brain rot. I mean, and it's just stuff like that, just degeneracy and stuff to actively keep people scrolling and just enticed and hooked onto this fake dopamine, right? And most people never get out of that stage. And it's being exposed to us so early now, and I don't want to go into this whole doomer aspect of this video. Um, but dude, just it brings me back, bro, to the just the fact that you're different, right? Nobody else has this video on their For You page, on YouTube, on their YouTube recommended videos, right? You're the only one. I guarantee you, out of all your friends, you're probably different. Okay, I guarantee you all your friends don't think the way that you do. I guarantee you that they're wasting their time doing things that you wouldn't ever do to yourself because you hold some self-worth to yourself. I guarantee you I'm correct as well, or else you wouldn't be watching this video right now, or else you'd be like those friends. But you're not. Okay, you're not. You have a different goal. You have a different dream. You are different. You are destined for more. Okay. And just by clicking on this video, by watching these videos, I'm not saying these videos are going to actively do something to you, that these videos are going to grant you $10,000 a month. No, that's not how it works. But all I'm saying is, in some aspect, you have already tried. Okay, you're already actively trying by not engaging in this degeneracy like 99% of the population is right now. You're not engaging, at least I hope you aren't. Just by watching this video, you're not engaging in doom scrolling, watching brain rot, watching degeneracy, being hooked in this just awful content nowadays, right? You're different. You're here. Okay? And like I said, that tells me exactly everything I need to know about who you are. Okay? So you're going to win. Okay? And I hope that this video can break that limiting belief for you, or any amount of self-doubt you may have within yourself, because guys, what I'm telling you is the absolute truth. Okay, like of course you can take my information with a grain of salt, right? I mean, I'm 18 years old. I graduated high school a few months ago. I'm in high ticket sales. I'm in content creation, right? I am a pure, I mean, byproduct of everything that I speak, right? Everything I have spoken into existence. Okay. I used to be stressed about starting an online business. I used to be stressed about wanting to create content. I used to be stressed about what people would think of me. That was a huge one. But I got over that. Okay, I got over that because I realized that I was different. And guys, I'm going to tell you this: no amount of self and like you got, like I said, I mean, you're actively trying just by watching these videos. But guys, no amount of self-improvement videos, nothing you could do in this aspect is going to save you. No amount of self-improvement videos are going to save you. No amount of reading books are going to save you, guys. No amount of knowledge that you can obtain from the wealthiest, most successful people in the world can save you. All that can save you is just by taking action. And that is what I had to realize, and I realized that the hard way because I started off late. Okay? And I was so scared about what other people would think of me whenever I started content creation that I literally blocked everybody. Okay, and by everybody, I mean thousands of accounts. I had over 1,000 accounts blocked on my Instagram because I was so scared, excuse me, about what other people would think of me. Okay, that is not a winning mindset. That is not what you can't have that sort of self-doubt within yourself. You need to hold yourself to such a high standard, and to the point where honestly, like, you have that Kanye West style of confidence where you can go up to somebody and you can tell them your goals and you can be so sure, and they'll think that you're delusional. That term delusional that everybody throws around nowadays, you don't want to think it's a delusion. It's the absolute truth for you. That's the style. That is the meaning of the whole Kanye West core of self-belief that you have within yourself, that confidence that you have within yourself, right? But like I said, guys, it's not going to save you. Taking action in whatever field that you want to do is going to be the only thing that determines your success. Okay? That's the whole aspect of trying. Okay, you're obviously, like I said, trying a little bit through of course, your feed being different. I mean, there's still such thing as success porn, and I can go into that, and it's essentially just, in simple terms, you ever catch yourself watching it like a tough edit of, like, I don't know, like TJR or somebody who's successful in this world, somebody who is where you want to be in life, and kind of just like watching an edit of them or watching like a lifestyle video of them through like some short form content, and you like actively watching that video of success of this like lifestyle of, making $20,000 a month driving around in the Lamborghini in Miami, right? Popping bottles, smoking cigars every single day, right? And you feel like you can relate to that in a little bit because, like I said, you're different. You know that you're different. We all know that you're different. Okay, I felt the same way, guys. I am guilty of this. I would relate myself to that, to whatever it was in that video, and that's not necessarily the worst thing, because obviously you want to align yourself with the future version of you, and if that future version of you is driving around in the Lamborghini, then like, align yourself with that person who is driving around in that Lamborghini, of course, in terms of like the habits. Sorry, I'm kind of going off on a whim, but you'll get caught watching these videos of just self-improvement, and it's like it is like the normal like version of corn, okay, of watching success porn, right? I mean, just watching these people who are successful, you being able to relate to that, and the bad part about it is it gives you this sense of dopamine that you have already achieved it, okay? That you have, since you can relate to it so much, you feel like you've already achieved it, and it gives you that sense of dopamine and accomplishment, and when in reality, you're doing nothing, okay? You're taking no action. And like I said, guys, taking action is the only determining factor in whether you will become successful or not. No amount of self-improvement, no amount of videos, no amount of books, no amount of knowledge is going to save you. Taking action is going to save you. But again, I will say this, and I don't know how many times I have to say this, but as many times as it can get through your head, okay? Just as long as you try, as long as you stick to something, you find something, and you genuinely try, you are going to win. Guys, I have never seen anybody who has chosen something to go all in on, whatever online business, whatever endeavor they wanted to pursue. I have never seen someone go above and beyond 100% every single day, putting time day in and day out into that thing for them to not get it. Okay, that's how it works. If you genuinely try, and by try I mean put all of it into that goal, that dream, what else is stopping you from making it? Nothing. Nothing's stopping you. Okay? There is no barrier then between you and that 10K month, that or whatever goal it is. Okay? There's no barrier. So, as long as you try and you give your 100%, it sounds so cringy and cliche. Like, people throw that term around like it's freaking, I don't even know. I mean, it's just, you hear it sometimes like, oh, give in 100%, bro. Put in your effort, like stuff like that. And you just hear it all the time. And I don't want to be somebody who just reiterates that, but it genuinely, I think there's just a reason why it's so popular. It's because it's true, and it always has been true. Like, there's such thing as trying, okay? But then there's another thing is, there's another thing is like trying and not giving up, and that is when you realize that you have put in like all of you into whatever goal or aspiration it is that you want to achieve. Okay? You're guaranteed to win. You're still watching this video right now, you have an attention span of steel, my friend. You are guaranteed to win. You are going to. And I want you to tell yourself that you're going to win. I want you to tell yourself that you are the future version of yourself that's driving around in a Lamborghini, living in Miami, popping bottles, smoking cigars every single day on top in the freaking penthouse, right? I want you to tell that to yourself, because that is you. Okay? Or whatever goal it is that you have for yourself. Picture yourself 5 years from now, who that person is. You align yourself with that version of you right now. Okay, you tell yourself that you are that person, but verbal repetition is not the only thing that's going to get you there. Guys, take action. Okay, so if you watch to the end of this video, comment a mountain emoji, just symbolizing how peak this video was. And again, like I said, my friend, you have an attention span of steel. And if you comment that mountain emoji, I will see that you commented that mountain emoji, and I will realize that you do have the attention span of steel. Okay, I know that you have watched. I know that you are different, and I will see that, and I will support you, man. So if you guys watched the end of this video, I truly do appreciate you. Thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe if this helped you. And God bless you. God loves you, and I will see you guys all in the next one.